Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Cooking Up with Chef Darwin. I am he. Today, mini cornbread muffins with a jalapeno kick. Or, if you will, mini jalapeno cornbread muffins. Spicy. Talk about a spicy slap in the taste buds. Let's go. Okay, let's start with 1 cup. 1 cup of all-purpose flour, or AP flour. Also, 1 cup of fine ground cornmeal. Cornbread, cornmeal. Awesome. 2/3 cup of granulated sugar. Yes, that is sugar. You got to bring a little sweetness to this party. All cornbread has sweetness in it. 1 teaspoon of salt to accentuate the flavors of all the other ingredients. It really does bring out the flavor, believe it or not. That would be 3.5 teaspoons of baking powder, so we can get some rise out of these things. Otherwise, we're eating corn cakes, like pancakes. I'd rather eat cornbread. Get your trusty dusty whisk and incorporate thoroughly the dry ingredients. Otherwise, you might get some spots that don't have all the ingredients, and that's just not good. That, my friends, is the jalapeno, finely diced, deveined, and deseeded. That is all my palate can take. You can keep the seeds and the veins in there if you want to. That is where the heat resides. You can add more peppers than that if you'd like, but for me, that'll do it. Now, you drop that into the dry ingredients and give that a thorough whisk as to where you will prevent clumping. You bite into a clump of jalapeno and you'll know it. You will know it. So, this helps disperse it thoroughly. 2 cups of corn from the cob, the only way to eat corn. You could eat it from a can, but what's the point? Right after you ate it from the can, you could shower with a raincoat. Awesome. Also drop that into the dry ingredients and incorporate thoroughly to, again, prevent clumping. Such an odd word, clump. But give it a good mix for thorough dispersion. You can, again, use less or more corn. It's up to you. But 2 cups of corn is quite a bit, so feel free to taste as you want it. Now, the wet ingredients. In a smaller bowl, I got a cup of milk. You can use skim if you'd like to cut down on the fat content. 1/3 cup vegetable oil. I prefer canola myself. It's just easier. It's what I buy. So 1 cup of milk, 1/3 cup canola oil, 1 egg. And I whack it on a flat surface to prevent shards of egg shell from going into my mixture. Now we will grab the third most important cook's tool, the whisk. That's right. First most important, the hands, the tools God gave you, then the fork, then the whisk, followed closely by a knife. And mix those together to beat the egg thoroughly. And then go ahead and add that to your dry ingredients and continue your mixing. You'll need to scrape down that bowl so you get every tidbit of wet ingredient. Don't want to lose any moisture. And go ahead and whisk to incorporate wet to dry thoroughly. And once you get all that mixed together, you're going to want to scrape down the sides of the bowl with the rubber spatula once again, as to where you won't leave behind 1 iota of goodness. Okay, now, once you have that ready, isn't that beautiful? Look at that. You can even see the peppers in there. My mini muffin tin. An ice cream scooper, a small one, I believe it's tablespoon size, and some non-stick spray. Hit the mini muffin tin with some spray. Also hit the ice cream scooper for easy removal. 1 scoop per muffin bay, I guess is the term I would use. But they're going to be full. But no worries, this stuff doesn't rise that much. They'll be perfect. Trust me. And there they are, going into the oven. See you guys. About 10 or 15. You got to keep a close eye on these guys until they're done. At 400 degrees. Poke with a toothpick. Again, keep a close eye on these because they don't bake like bread. They bake like really small muffins. And this is good. They look done. There you have it. Oh, are they beautiful. Get your hot gloves because that pan, I'm sure, is searingly hot. And your drying rack, place on top, and invert the whole apparatus, depending on your usage of the word. And how did they come out? Did they come out good? Let's see. Oh, the bottoms are golden brown and delicious. The tops are just perfectly yellow. Look at that. That's a larger one than I made in the other pan. Let's give it a taste and see how these jalapeno cornbread muffins turned out. What do you say? Oh yeah, delicious. Hey guys, thanks for watching Cooking Up, and I will see you next time. I'm Chef Darwin. Bye-bye now.